There is a mosquito here. Once the
He's
weather...
trying to eat you.
Hi, we're Mike and Dawn, and welcome to Random Bits RV. This YouTube channel has started as my way to contribute to Dawn's written blog, and her blog is www.randombitsoftrialanderror.com. And that's exactly how our full-time journey has been thus far. Random and trial and error.
We're based out of Jacksonville, Florida. That's our legal home, but of course we've been traveling all over the place. I retired from a prestigious medical facility after 30 years of service. They did not want me to take it on the road. So I've done a little bit of writing since then, worked on the blog, but Mike has been a lot more fortunate. He was able to take his job on the road.
So I'm a U.S. Navy veteran and former electronic technician. I'm currently employed by a very large, actually the world's largest global telecommunications provider. I have a specialty in cellular Internet of Things communications. And I still work a 40 to 50 hour a week job while working from the road. So I have a strong technical background, and you'll most likely see that perspective come through in our videos. I've personally been RVing since the early 1970s when my parents purchased their first pop-up and then later upgraded to a travel trailer. And Dawn and I have had a 27-foot, a 29-foot travel trailer, a 35-foot, 43-foot fifth wheel. And now we have settled right into that sweet spot for us, which is a 40-foot diesel pusher. And we think it's perfect for us.
Absolutely perfect.
Her name is Margaritaville. We call her Margie for short. We'll introduce you later.
So if you followed the blog, and I know most of my friends and family have, we've been all over the place so far in the 8 months that we've been on the road. We started out in Jacksonville. We stopped in Alabama to see the paddy wagon. That was our first trip out, and then we went to Houston, went up to Austin, then to Dallas, Oklahoma, Branson, Missouri, then back to Florida, and then Asheville, North Carolina, short stop in Wapakoneta, Ohio, and then now we are in Michigan.
And we're getting eaten up by mosquitoes.
We sure are.
We're about an hour away right now from Michigan's Upper Peninsula and the Mackinac Bridge, and we're in a beautiful, lush, green forest area, and this whole area up here is nothing but forest. In fact, we're in the Huron Forest. Our future travel plans are going to take us to meet back up with Patrick with the paddy wagon in Chicago and northern Indiana, where I'm originally from, and then we're going to make our way down to Cajun country in Louisiana and get some Cajun food. Jimmy Cormier, get ready, I'm coming, baby. And then after we leave, well, of course, we're going to spend some time in New Orleans. After we leave the great state of Louisiana, probably going to stop out at Mom and Dad's in Austin, Texas, and stop in for a visit. And then after that, we're going to mosey our way across Texas, and then eventually wind up on the West Coast during the winter. Once the weather turns, then we're going to turn and head on north up into the great Northwest and up to the Seattle and Washington area. After that, once the weather turns nice and warm and sunny, then we'll probably make our way back across the northern states and the plains and come back to the East Coast again. So back in early 2014, when we first realized that this lifestyle was within our reach, the very first place that we turned to was YouTube. And we watched hours upon hours of YouTube videos, and not to name drop, but we watched a lot of your channels out there, YouTube, and we want to thank the RV community. And just to name a few that we've latched onto, and when I say we latched on, we've probably watched every one of your videos. And Happily Houseless, the Paddy Wagon, RV Love, RV Debs,
RV Lady,
RV Geeks, Less Junk, More Journey, Nomadic Fanatic, Traveling Robert,
Average Campers Adventures, Gone Nomad, and Streamin' Freedom, just to name a few, and I honestly mean that's just a few.
If there was an RV channel and you posted content out there, we were watching. And want to say that we have learned so much from the YouTube community. So for us, this channel is our way of giving back.
Especially if you're just starting and thinking about the lifestyle, because there's so much to consider. And until you get out there and you actually do it, you're kind of learning by random bits of trial and error. So hopefully you'll learn from our trial and errors.
So we started this journey in the first week of January 2017. And while we had an idea that we might be starting a YouTube channel, we really didn't document the first chapters of this journey, simply because it was overwhelming, number one. And number two, we just wanted to get out there and do it. Getting rid of all of your household stuff either selling your house or renting your house. That's stressful time. Didn't have it in me to document, but we did take one video when the house was completely empty and we were making our last walkthrough. Here's that clip right now. Hi, I'm Mike. 3 years ago, I had a plan. The plan was being aware of my wife's pending possible early retirement from Mayo Clinic. We were going to set out on an adventure. The adventure is going to encompass us moving into our motorhome and taking off and seeing the world. It's been a long 2.5, nearly 3 years. We are leaving behind a beautiful house and we're getting ready to start our journey. We're tired, we're hot. I'm not going to spare you the details of moving from one location into the motorhome. I'm going to spare you the details of what we had to do with all of our personal items. Let's put it this way. We've pared everything down so it fit in a 5x5 storage bin. Beyond that, we have sold, donated, disposed of, given away most every single personal item that we have. And now we're ready to hit the road. Not going to go through all the details with moving into the motorhome because that was a challenge in itself. In the meantime, we've got our plan set out for the year 2017. We are going to go off to Houston, Texas for a month to celebrate my mom and dad's 50th wedding anniversary. We are going to go to Galveston, cruise out of Galveston, Texas. Then we're going to go to Austin, Texas for 2 months to spend some good quality time needed with my parents. From there, we're going to go up to Missouri to see our daughter. And from there, who knows? It's anybody's guess. At this time, we're saying goodbye to our house. It's move out day and the journey begins. So with that, we want to say welcome to our channel, and this is Random Bits RV.